Chai! Now wow, people wey suppose talk truth to power don't off mic. And if we talk, now 500,000 they go summer us, call them hate speech. But fear not, Maiyegun don't come. Him go torchlight every corner, nooks and cranny of all these bad people where they spoil our country. So my people make we laugh, oh, yo, yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh, yo, yo. My people make we shout, oh, yo, yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh, yo, yo. Maiyegun don't come, man of the masses, oh, yo, yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh, yo, yo. Maiyegun diary Politico, yo, yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh, yo, yo. This one not the off in mind, oh, yo, yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh, yo, yo. And in the touchlight every corner, oh, yo, yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh, yo, yo. Okay, some people be they holla say they want the power. Chai. Them be promise us say we go get light and power. Nah. Them hustle sote they can't get the power. But now they know they do anything with the power. Sure. Every day, dollar just they get the higher power over naira. See them talk say make we off mind. But thank God say Maiyegun don't come. So my people make you laugh, oh, yo, yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh, yo, yo. My people make we shout, oh, yo, yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh, yo, yo. Maiyegun don't come, man of the masses, oh, yo, yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh, yo, yo. Maiyegun diary Politico, oh, yo, yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh, yo, yo. This one not they off in mind, oh, yo, yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh, yo, yo. Person where they do evil, no one make person talk. Them say that Maiyegun, that man too they talk. He too they talk. Say Maiyegun diary, he they hot like pepper. But every day then they take money in bulk. Poor man picking, they the street they hawk. Still them talk say make we no talk. But thank God say Maiyegun don't come. So my people make you laugh, oh, yo, yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh, yo, yo. My people make you shout, oh, yo, yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh, yo, yo. Maiyegun don't come, man of the masses, oh, yo, yo. Maiyegun don't
Yo, Maiyegun diary Politico, oh, yo, yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh, yo, yo. Good morning to you. Good afternoon, good evening, from wherever you are watching from. I know so many of my friends in in the America. Yeah, you are probably just going to be waking up or still sleeping, and you'll be waking up to this. However, anytime you join this video, thank you for watching. And to my friends on Facebook, I've got something for you this morning, and I'm going to make it more interesting for you because I want to do this broadcast mainly because of those of you who are on Facebook. So, to everyone, welcome. It is not news that Nigeria is done for. Nigeria is gone. Those who are still pretending are waiting for the time of, or let me say they are waiting for the moment of their own truth. But we can give them that time. Nobody should be rushed, okay? The effort of trying to make everybody see sense or get sense is becoming more and more tasking. And we should slow down. Let nature take its course, its own full course. And when I say nature, Nigeria's situation will touch everybody, everyone, whether you are living in Nigeria or you are not living in Nigeria. The situation has gotten so bad that there won't be any international help. Rule that out. No, that is now a mirage. There will not be internal help because those who are supposed to make that happen, they are pretending for now. They are all keeping quiet. Everybody is blaming Boko Haram. Everybody is pointing fingers at the Fulani terrorists. What about other people? All of us are complaining. Meanwhile, when I say other people, I'm talking about those who are also pretty much, part of it. So everybody is saying, let us do something. They turn to unity beggars. All we need in Nigeria is just to be united. Let us all be united now. Can't we try and be united? Unity beggars. And they ignore the fact that if Boko Haram won't do anything, can't they do something? If Boko Haram is so strong as they want us to believe, that the 6 million population of Fulanis in Nigeria, they are so powerful than the federal government of Nigeria, then the rest of us have to just wait and die or hope that something happened. That's the situation. Oh, everybody is complaining. The elite, they are complaining. They are waiting on the citizens. Maybe the citizens will act. Maybe something will happen. But they are setting you all up for the biggest game. The bigger game is this. I have said this as well in the past, that when people were saying that northern Nigeria, these northern criminals, their military and all of that, right? They have no intention of handing over power to anybody, right? And if they are going to give that power to anybody, it has to be on their own terms. So they have already set Nigeria up. For those who are still shouting one Nigeria, you will come to reality soon. Your own reality will hit you soon. Okay? They are setting you up for something bigger. Because in the next few weeks, few months, you will begin to see that this whole thing all along has the backing of the powerful or powerless jihadist military in Nigeria, the high command of the whole thing. A coup. Now, they have released a statement. They said, oh, they have a report that some people are trying to pass a vote of no confidence on Boko Haram. Who else should they pass vote of no confidence on than Boko Haram? Something that should have been done since May 30, 2015. A day after he came in was the day they should have moved the motion for the vote of no confidence and get rid of the old the laggard, lazy clown, right? But they are now pushing that last part of it, that, oh, some people are planning to overthrow Buhari, oh. Then the next thing you are going to hear from them now, they will begin to arrest people. You don't know what you are up to. Some of you don't have an idea, especially those of you who believe that those who are asking for the breakup of Nigeria, they are just being foolish. They have no idea of what they are talking about. You have no idea of what you are into. You are into something bigger, and your voice will be louder than those who are asking for the breakup of Nigeria today when that reality hits you. And I'm going to take you through that moment. They will begin to pick up people on the allegation of planning coup to overthrow Buhari. They will arrest all those who are Southerners in the military. They will arrest all those who are Southerners in the police, DSS, all military and paramilitary organizations or institutions of Nigeria. They will pick them up. Then they will begin to pick up certain individuals who are civilians, politicians from the southern Nigeria. They are going to pick some also from northern Nigeria to make you feel like maybe it's going to be a swoop. Judges, so pastors, so imam, everyone will be picked up, including student union leaders. They will be accused of planning to overthrow Buhari. Last, when the chaos finally hit the crescendo, you know what will happen? They will just stage the coup, and another Fulani terrorist will declare himself your president. Since it's already a war action, military will be everywhere, and the killings will continue. And that will be the breaking point. The breaking point that possibly that your seer may not see. And I can tell you that it is almost there. It is not hard. People say, Maiyegun, you have predicted this whole thing. Also, it's not hard. Except if you are living in denial. It is not hard to predict what will be the end result of what is going on. Now today, in the news, they said Abuja is on lockdown. You know Nigeria is on lockdown right now. Everywhere in Nigeria is on lockdown. Security-wise, nobody is safe. Nowhere is safe in Nigeria. Nowhere. North or south to northeast, northwest, north central, southwest, southeast, and then Nigeria. Nowhere is safe. Now they have now told us that since the news broke out that Boko Haram, they are just 2 hours away from Abuja. Now that the police, I don't know, maybe they are watching Maiyegun's diary, you never can tell. The police came out and they said they warned the senators, House of Rep members, that they have intel that National Assembly can be attacked anytime. And you know that there are Southerners in that National Assembly that are considered, for criticizing Buhari, they are considered as enemy of the government. And you know one thing, if you are considered an enemy of Boko Haram government, you are considered as enemy of Nigeria, okay? When Boko Haram government pay terrorists, rehabilitating them, if you talk about that, that is criticism of Boko Haram. And for criticizing him, you have committed a treason. That is a crime. And according to them, that means you hate Nigeria for asking Boko Haram to punish terrorists. So there are Southern senators, there are Southern rep members, there are APC members, there are PDP members, there are other party members, from the South. Now, the report says the National Assembly can be attacked, which means they can be killed inside their own aloe chamber. Now, everybody is scared. Everyone is scared. Even those who went to the National Assembly to cry about the problem, cry. Hey, let us say, you know, they have told them. Sure, you remember how the maize snatcher, who is now the deputy Senate president of Nigeria, the person that organized thugs. For those who have been to National Assembly, I have never been there. I would expect some level of security that will make it difficult for somebody like me, if I didn't have any security clearance, to get into the chamber, enter the chamber, grab the mace, and walked out. Nobody shot me or nobody shoot at me. I carried the mace, enter car, and drove off. Oh boy. Imagine the kind of level. So now they have reports that the same way thugs invaded the National Assembly, grabbed the mace, ran out, and the police were watching. Everybody, hey, and they walked out. That same way is the same way the Boko Haram terrorists will walk into the National Assembly with their gun or bomb or anything. Now they are scared. Is that not the end of a country? The executive is taken over by terrorists. The jihadists, terrorist apologists are in charge of your executive government. They're in charge of your judiciary. Now, your legislative part of government, they have intimidated them now. Bomb scare. They can kill you anytime, which is going to happen. Look at me very well. It will happen. It's part of the plot. They will burn down your Supreme Court, burn down your National Assembly, burn down your, what do you call it, your asshole rock. Then they will institutionalize that caliphate that some of you are thinking not possible. You have no idea. You don't have any idea. And I don't blame you. I blame a system that tell you that when situation comes to this level and you don't have solution, just pray and pray it away. That's the system. Abuja is locked. They kidnap in Abuja, same way they kidnap in Niger State. That's what happened now. They walk in, strolling, bombard places, kidnap as many as possible. They can take over entire street. Now they have been told they can come in and shoot you. Senator Eyinaya Abaribe, who happens to be the only senator in the entire 109 senators in Nigeria. You may have your own preferences too. If you ask me, who is that senator of the Federal Republic of Nigeria that you can say, do you know any senator? I'll tell you about Eyinaya Abaribe. Even when people won't say anything, Abaribe will talk. Remember there's a pandemic, Imagine when the terrorists walk into the National Assembly and Abaribe is talking like this. Imagine what will happen.
That the president is absent from duty. We have not seen our president. We have not heard from our president, despite the daily killings that are going on and that has turned Nigeria into a killing field.
You get that? Imagine Abaribe talking like that. And the Fulani terrorist who has been watching him on TV saying all of these things. Imagine what will happen to Abaribe. What will happen to so many other people who are still claiming one Nigeria, and they are there going there. Well, we are representing our people. What do you want us to do? Here is another thing. A very factual, honest, sincere man. He's a politician. I'm not going to defend him on his political worldview, but you see his position, using that position of his as a senator, with what he's done, with the level of exposure that is brought into this dead rubber stamp National Assembly, right? He will always be my man, every time, anytime, any day.
Wants Nigeria to break up. The people that want Nigeria to break up, just like you have seen in the press conference by our chairman, are those that refuse, are those that we have told that they should manage our diversity, and have refused to let somebody from the southeast, like the chairman has said, to have any say at all in the security of this nation. Those that want to break up this country are those that have made nepotism an essential part of government, are those that have made ethnic, and let me repeat it, ethnic triumphalism, that only one part of this country is important enough and only one religion matters. So those that refuse to manage our diversity are those that are actually pushing us to the precipice. But like the government has said, God forbid.
You get that now? That is his political side. Being, like, okay, well, you should be sure that when Nigeria break up, it's not because people never tried to make Nigeria better. But those who have made religious and tribal, triumphantism, over others, they are those pushing everybody to the precipice. And they have done it. They have pushed everybody to the precipice. 2 months ago, about 50 days ago, they kidnapped over 42 college students in Kaduna, Afaka, in Kaduna, College of Forestry and Mechanism. They beat them. They even beat them on video that they uploaded on social media. They beat them, assaulted them, sexually assaulted the female, sexually assaulted the males. And you know what? For those 50 days, they were demanding for 800 million naira. No single word from Boko Haram, the lifeless breeding mannequin inside the asshole rock. No word, except for what Garbage Shehu and Femi Opono, Adeshino and co were saying. Then they made a deal. That deal, according to them, they gave this terrorist 15 million naira in exchange. 15 million naira plus the arrested terrorists in different government custodies who are yet to be processed for rehabilitation. They don't want them to be rehabilitated. They want them to be returned back to the field. So the deal that they are telling you that they are not negotiating with terrorists is even worse than what they are doing now. So what they did was that after abandoning the children for long, and Sheikh Gumi, after meeting Obasanjo to convince them to to convince them to allow those terrorists in their custodies be released so that the children will come out and add small change. Maybe the 15 million was for Gumi. The terrorists got all their men back. We don't know the number of them. We don't know who and where they've committed all the crimes that got them arrested. We were talking about arresting terrorists and prosecuting them. No wonder they never take them to court. So they have released those terrorists and then they release the children. You want to see them after 50 days? Look at this.
Gaza kai wa aljani ne na yau. Allah kai wa aljani ne. Ina ku wannan wai. Na dogu.
Please allow them. Their condition is not good enough for that. So by tomorrow.
Journalist, excuse me. It's too early now. They are going. Oh yeah, please. Remember, this should be there.
We can confirm to you that the remaining students of Federal College of Forestry Mechanization are here with us. Like you know, they need to undergo a thorough medical examination. But by the special grace of God, we will meet you tomorrow, Thursday, for a detailed briefing.
A great moment in our lives that at least we can see our children again. Though I'm unable to go inside now and see them, but at least I believe that they are around, and from what we've been hearing from them, that they are healthy, and I pray it should be so. So seeing them in Kaduna, we are more happier, we are more relaxed than when they were together with the bandit there in the bush, with the rifle pointed to them on daily basis. In fact, it is a great moment in our life, and I think every parent that knows. In fact, before I get to this place this evening, a lot of them have called me, and I just broke the news to them. They were so excited. Some of them were saying, where? I now told them, it is not possible for us to see them today, and we have to relax. Everybody should start celebrating because it's a moment of joy. It has not been easy. It has not been easy. Just as I used to say, a child was lost, the child is found. The joy of you seeing that child should supersede the days of trauma you have gone through. The most important thing is that they are here, alive, and we have seen them. And I want to let you know that every stress, every trauma that I have gone through, including that of yesterday, have started down in my life. You can see my wife, she's standing here. She's more happier. I saw her more better. She was in the church when the news came to her, and she quickly called me. And when I saw her, it was a great moment in our life. You can see the smile on her face, even when I know she emaciated, but at least she's looking fresh at the click, at a glimpse of hearing that her daughters have been released. I must thank the...
That is the reality in Nigeria now. That is what people will have to get used to. Parents, guardians, you, family members, this is what you have to get used to. There is no solution in sight. Just get used to it. Thank God if you see your family member alive again, if you ever fall victim. This is the reality that so many of us are not comfortable with, and we will never be comfortable with. Because normally you would expect that some actions should be going on. For example, they told us that the Boko Haram and all these terrorists, they have taken over 2 local governments in Niger State. They've taken over 4 local governments in Bauchi. They've taken over more than 20 local governments in Borno. These areas, in Sokoto, they've taken over more than 6 local governments in Sokoto, ISWAP. If you go to Kebbi, they have taken over everywhere. If you go to Adamawa, if you go to Yobe, go to all these places, people are paying taxes to terrorists now. But the recent one, which happened just about 2-3 weeks ago, right? Boko Haram hoisted their flag in Shiroro. And to this day, there has not been any military response. Rather, Boko Haram has staged multiple attacks on military formations, military barracks. They've carted away military weapons. And Nigerian soldiers who are fighting them, according to the senator and this committee that is probing the Nigerian military, purchase of weapons and ammunition for soldiers to fight terrorists. You see where the whole thing is skewed up? They told us that they have spent, do you know that? Investigation says they have spent 10 trillion. I was telling all of you that they've spent over 4 trillion in 10 years. Oh boy. Boko Haram alone, he spent over 10 trillion. 10. Him alone. You are in deep hole that you can never come out of. And there is no solution, because when they tell you that they are buying weapons, even the ones gifted to them, they keep them somewhere, or they just move the weapons and supply their terrorists all over the country. Military, they will be using military helicopters, dropping weapons in the forest for terrorists, while Nigerian soldiers are working with dead guns. Imagine, see that setup, dead guns, always jamming guns. They said, you will never find new AK-47 in the hands of those who are fighting Boko Haram in Northeast and in North Central. You will never find a new AK-47. But when you meet the terrorists, they are carrying new AK-47, brand new, because they stole them from where? From the Nigeria military. How ironical is that? Listen to this, if you are in doubt.
I can be quoted. Up to now, when I go around, the only place I've seen Army holding new AK-47 is in Abuja. And that is necessary because that is the image of Nigeria. But outside there, the Nigerian Army are managing with very old AK-47s. So this meeting is very, very critical. This remark is what I can say now on the surface. After this remark, we will decide, the committee, my colleagues will decide.
New AK-47s, you will find that in the hands of those who are protecting these guys. When you see those who are protecting the VIPs, they will carry new AK-47 to protect them. But when you see the soldiers, the policemen who are supposed to combat crime, you will see them with rusty guns. Some of them will be tying red cloth. They will be tying red cloth on their guns, so that will make it more powerful. So that if they shoot, it can go straight. That's how messed up that country is. That's how rotten and messed up they've made it. And Boko Haram just brought it to bear, like made it very obvious that you can't hide from it anymore. The discussion of why not just remove the criminal? Oh, who is going to remove him? Are you trying to start a war? Start a war for removing somebody that has turned your beautiful country, your great crippled giant country, to what? The terrorist headquarters of the world? Most terrorized people in the world? Poverty capital of the world? The country with the most jobless people in the world? Hello? What is that thing that is not already war? Economy? Or what? Freedom of speech? Tell me. But they say if you triumph, you just won't start another war. And this is where the problem lies too. It is so unfortunate that Nigeria has a scam. It is a scam. A scam. Sold for too long. that people get used to it. And when people realized that they've been scammed, when we realized, many of us accepted that, oh boy, this thing is a scam. They don't scam us. It is better we just detach yourself from it. I beg, driver, stop. I won't come down here. I don't go again. I don't go with Nigeria again. You know that thing. Others are finding it very, very hard to agree that they've been scammed. Have you ever met the victims of fraud before? People scammed before, and they've parted away with their money or their property, and they found out that whatever they were promised is not going to happen. It was all a lie. Have you met them before? They are very, very, very resistant. They will tell you, no. If you tell them, listen, you have been scammed, this is not real. That moment of truth is the most difficult moment. Many people are battling with that moment now. Give them time. Are they going to agree that they've been scammed? That the Nigerian, they sold to them? Oh, I'm a Nigerian. I'm a proud Nigerian. You provide your own electricity. You provide your own housing. You provide your own water. You provide your own security. Now, you provide your own education. Provide your own healthcare. Provide almost everything. You are a local government. Yeah, an average Nigerian, if you see an average Nigerian that is managing to do well, is a local government working. All of you, good guys, good, men, women, who are independent men and women, who are, despite the old wahala, you are still, you're still floating. You're still managing to stay alive, to stay in shape, to keep your family together, to pay the bills, despite all this rigged system against you, right? Great men and women. You are a local government working, you are just like a standing local government. Then how can you provide all of that for yourself? While politicians, despite telling you billions, this, poverty increases, insecurity increases, joblessness increases, everything escalates, everything gone south, right? And you are still calling yourself a proud Nigerian. Are you not a proud idiot? It's a question, no, because I don't want to insult you. Because you are independent, you are doing well, you're managing. Nigeria hard. You pay school fees, are you not? Nigeria hard. You are living in your own house, or you are paying your own rent. You buy fuel for your own generator. You are better past your neighbor, Abi. Then they are talking about Nigeria. You say you are a proud Nigerian. Are you not a proud idiot? It is a question, and you can answer that, or you can just ignore it. You don't need to answer that question. You can't remove him. You can't question him. You can't invite him. Those who work for the military says they are loyal to him. Are you kidding me? And you still walk about to call yourself a proud Nigerian, and you are a prayerful Nigerian. Are you not that? It's a question. No, are you not that stupid? It is called living in denial. Yes. And we know all the problem. Maiyegun give us the solution. Are you that dumb? How old are you, ma? No insult too. I'm just asking. I didn't even call you dumb. I'm asking. Are you that dumb? When they say when something is not working, you change it. Meanwhile, just before you change it, try and fix it. If you can't fix it, then bin it. Start again. How is that so much not making sense to you than to just what makes sense to you is that God told you Nigeria will still work. Which God? Which God told you that? There is no real God that will tell you that Nigeria is going to work. Those who told you that Nigeria is a project of God, they are scammers. It's part of the scam. You are battling with that PTSD. PTSD of, should you accept that you've been scammed? Should you accept that your Nigerianness is a fraud? Is that not too big for you to take in? Is that not what you are battling with? Shouldn't you tell yourself that? That Maiyegun, you see, I understand everything you are saying, right? But my own real worry is that I don't know how to take it. That after 45 years of my life, to accept that I have been sold a fake citizenship, a fake identity, which has become so worthless. No wonder nothing works. It's a big thing. Some of us don't pass that level. Now, you continue in that level of your one Nigeria, one Nigeria, one Nigeria. This Nigeria is not for you. That is why when people asked, change this thing or break it up, some of us choose that. Don't bother changing. Break them up. But are you listening to yourselves who want it changed as well? Are many of you not being told that it is better as it is? Is that not where the confusion is? Stay with what they gave to you now. Or die questioning it. Meanwhile, there are those who are saying, we can't take this. You need to change it. And they said, asking us to change it is asking for war. Really? And they said, well, if you can't change it, then let everybody go his own way. They said, that is also another war. If you ask us to change this system, and let everybody control their own space, develop according to their own pace, that is a call for war. That's one. If you ask us that, okay, if we are not going to accept your first option, you are going to break away, that's also a call for war. Then bring it on. You're already killing us, you know. They want us to deny. They want us to pretend. It's not that bad. Yorubas are refugees in Benin Republic. And you are telling me, threatening us with war. Which war? Which war again? Where did we have a disagreement? That you started killing our people in Ojaodon, in Ogun State, and you sent them to refugee camp. Where did we where did we have the agreement? Where did we have the disagreement? Where did we call for war? Is there no war? Come off it, man. Come off it. People are now asking that it's better made them remove them. I agree with them. But look at this woman, this parent. This is another scandal, but I will spare them the peace. This young man got released by the terrorists who kidnapped the Greenfield University students in Kaduna. They have killed 5 of them. They have released about 3 or 4. People were paying in batches to release their children because the terrorists said they wanted 800 million naira or they will kill all of them. Then they reduced the money to 100 million naira for all of them. But that's just the tip of the whole thing. There's so much going on. I'm talking about serious things going on. First, let me show you this parent who are paying Gumi's driver. Imagine you being driver to Gumi, collecting 800 bay just to make people where they kidnap their children to meet the bandit negotiator, the chief negotiator, national negotiator. 800 bay. Baba, you are in trouble. Listen to this.
And I just they do meeting, they do committee meeting, then carry us to Gumi side and we do meeting. Say we could meet this Ahmed. I forgot the name. They invite one thing that he come and we gather money, almost 800,000. We give her. He said that one is a transport motor. And I started crying. He said me and be wisdom and don't have husband. I just train this one to help me tomorrow. Please, he said that one no concern her. Who will be the person? The person is a Fulani. They invite it come for one office for Kaduna deal. We just try the beggar. He said no. He said until you pay so amount. He said we don't have much. He said almost 500 million.
Initially, they asked, they were after the government paying that money, 500 million. So anytime they call, like me in particular, they kept calling me, Madam, Kijeki Magana the government, that I should go and talk to the government so that they will go and pay that money. So all I kept telling them was, I am a widow. I cannot have access to the government. Maybe if my husband were to be alive, maybe you know somebody who will help him to talk to the government. But I am a widow. I cannot have access to the government. So when they kept calling me for almost 2 weeks, I kept telling them the same thing. So at the end, they started calling that, okay, how much have you people gathered? I say, how much? Who are the people you are talking about? They said the parents.
Thank you. Somebody dropped a comment. Nigerians tune into Maiyegun's diary because they found value in what I am doing. It is not right to insult them. Bros, personally, from me to you, you are an idiot. It's like some of you actually joined Maiyegun maybe yesterday, right? Telling you that you are an idiot or asking if you are an idiot is actually a complimentary thing from me. It's not derogatory. And I don't beg you to listen to me. Ask those who have been following Maiyegun's diary Politico. I've actually been so nice, so cautious lately to so many people I would love to describe the way I would love to describe them. And I don't need your validation, okay? Bros, if you belong to that category of those proud idiots, you are welcome to Maiyegun's diary Politico. And that value you are talking about, it is also part of it by telling you who you are. Do you get that? Yeah, just telling you who you are. A proud idiot. There shouldn't be anybody called proud Nigerian. You're just a proud idiot. And me using the word, are you not? You should just say, well, I'm not a proud idiot. And just swallow it. Asking me that you tune in to watch Maiyegun because you see value in it. So that I can be nice to you. Massage your head. Massage your ego. Tell you, bros, you are just, are you not Egbon Ode? Anyway, those who are hell-bent in, you see, that's one thing I do tell people too. I don't need your validation. You see, this is not a competition. Whether you like me or not, that is your own goddamn cup of tea. I don't know you. I'm glad you know me. And you value what I'm saying. Stick to it. You get that? Stick to it. You can like me in the morning, dislike me in the afternoon. I wouldn't even notice until you say it. If you don't say it there, I won't know. It's your cup of tea. What you make of what I say is your goddamn cup of tea. So swallow it. The criminals who are hell-bent in turning us all into zombie, using all manner of things, and at the same time asking us to caution what we say, how we say it, in order not to offend them. Mad people everywhere. They are not sure of the intention of those who are hell-bent as well in destroying us and asking us to keep quiet. Like Showore said, it's only in Nigeria where you get beaten. They beat you and beat you and beat you, and they don't expect you to cry. Why are you crying? Sir, you are beating me, sir. Is that why you are? Then they'll beat you more until they kill you. Is that not the country? Why should you be proud of anything from there? Like personally, why should you be proud? What makes you feel proud about a land where school children are being traded like commodity for money? They are camped in the forest, and you are a proud Nigerian. We should not say anything bad about our country. Which country? You are mad. Maybe because I'm trying to say it nicely, like nicely. And you see, when I say you are mad, if my word makes you mad right now as you are watching this video, Baba, go madder. Because I'll make you madder. And if you want to prove that you are mad, smash that TV. Smash it. Show it. Take a picture. Send to me. Maybe by the time your madness calm down, the reality will set in. Then you will realize that, thank God, say I went mad there. Maiyegun was saying the truth. Now I get it. I'm normal now. Then you won't call yourself a proud idiot. Called a proud Nigerian. What are you defending? What? The human rights abuses? The killings? The kidnappings? Or the lackadaisical attitude of the criminals in power? Or those who are giving them the coverage, defending them? Go to hell, yeah? If you have any transport money, go to hell. Somebody was bragging, and they don't give a damn about it. This woman got her son back among those that were kidnapped from Greenfield University. If I was me myself as a parent, yeah, as a father, I don't know how you would like me to react if anybody takes any of my children. Come on. You tell me that don't call it. You must be mad.
Thank you, Jesus. Oh, thank you. Thank you.
It's okay.
Yes, okay. It's not fine. It's okay. No, ma. Jesus. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Jesus. Oh, thank you. Thank you.
It's okay.
Yes, okay. It's not fine. It's okay. No, ma. Jesus. Thank you.
20 million. Now 20 million, you don't see so. 20 million they pay to those terrorists to get that boy out. If anybody take my child now, where would I see 20 million? If I open GoFundMe, are you not going to be those who are going to be laughing at me? Hey, they don't take my Maiyegun song. The way they beg for money now. Useless boy. When you are actually the mad people. Crazy people in a crazy place. There are victims. Look at them. Children. Subjecting children to this. And those children are going to still live in that country. They will live with that trauma. What a country. And those who are hell-bent in killing all of us, they are everywhere. Imagine after destroying a village, destroying a community, killing the people there, then you have to do small motor, ride.
Mobile.
That is Nigeria. Bandits that they are telling you, terrorists, all of them, they live in the communities. People know them, they see them, they control those areas. People pay taxes to them. Government know they are there. They won't go there. Boko Haram, and all of that stuff. But whenever they get arrested, whenever they are arrested, forget it. They're not going to go to court. Nobody's taking them anywhere. They're going to go into the, rehabilitation center. They will rehabilitate them, de-radicalize them, give them some money, and release them. The guy that organized the Kankara boys kidnapping, you remember that guy that was everywhere? That is so easy. He wanted to prove it to the governor of Katsina State that he can come there and kidnap people. And he went there and he kidnapped over 600 school children. He became a hero. He returned them. He repented. And he became like a gumi. He was appearing on different blogs, TV, radio stations, talking terrorists. It's like they didn't give him the balance of what they promised him. He decided to go back into banditry. They just found him, looked for him, and they killed him. His gang and everything, those ones are still doing the job. What kind of a country is that? How can you be so proud of that? How can you beat your chest and say, I am proud of this? Let us pray for our cup. Which prayer? No be mental. It must be. Baba, it must be mental. Even if you don't believe. There are mad people who don't know they are mad. How would you know you are mad when you are mad? It's not going to be from people who actually have a chance of telling you, diagnosing you. And Buhari titis. You remember that disease called Buhari titis? Buhari titis is a sort of a mental disease, a mental that people don't have solution for. You lose everything. You can't think. There's a worse one too. Call yourself a proud Nigerian. If I'm proud, our country is still going to be great. Is that not what they told you when you were a baby? I was just 2 years old when this charlatan called Kumuyi was predicting, and he said, this was 1986. So Nigeria calls for special prayers for Nigeria. 1986, 2021 is telling us that Nigeria is going to be great. He's so old now, it's no longer a young gosler anymore. And you want me to live my life like that? And then you come here, you leave pastors because you feel offended, Abi, because it offends you. You go get offended, tired. What about this woman in the middle? Is she also a pastor? What about the man on the left? Is that one also Alhaji Pastor Oluwo? Abi, you are all mad with your wherever those criminals are using to blind you, defending them. You must have something worse than madness. Anyway, we have something from here, which is just to lighten up the mood. Because mad people everywhere. Now, true, if you don't know, check this.
Buhari Ganji, Akantawa, Buhari Ganji, Akantawa, Buhari Ganji, Akantawa, Buhari Ganji. Thank you.
So don't be surprised. Thank you so much, Dr. Boy and Nobody. Maiyegun, that guy na Mumujo. Thank you for your awareness. I know you get all these programmed Mumu everywhere. Some of them are wearing suits. In fact, you see some of them, they look like they are older. That you are older. See, let me tell you something. That people say because you are older. I love a saying that they say life is a teacher. The more you live, the more you learn. Abi, that's a very good one. But when you see people because they are old, it's 50 years. How can you talk like that to a 70-year-old man? Then tell you say foolish people know they get old? Or they say only foolish people are just young. I mean, they are only foolish when they are young, Abi. Foolish people also get old. Doesn't matter. They don't die young. Not everybody they die young. Idiot, they grow old. Foolish people, they grow old. When they say foolish at 40, it's a fool at 40. It's a fool forever. Have they not seen the foolish people at 40 before they said that? So I don't give a damn about your age. If you think some some tiny stuffs, irrelevant stuffs actually gets you really upset. Don't Maiyegun, I like what you are doing. Don't talk about that. You the mental giddy. It's like you think Maiyegun is here to seek your validation. Oh, people love me. I have to be careful. Which love? You better keep your fake fraudulent. I like you, Maiyegun. I just don't like what you said about those people. should not talk about foolish people. I should not talk about criminals. I should not talk about manipulators. People that I know their actions affect others because you wear suit and tie. You the craze. If you understand that better. Foolish people get old. That's why I don't respect just anyone who has numbers in his head or who says he's older person. Just let them talk. They say it's better to keep quiet sometimes so that you can keep everyone in doubt. And then than for you to open your mouth and erase all doubt. And I actually thought this man gets sense, Sha. I thought older people get brain. This man no get sense at all. This man a foolish man. Have you not seen foolish old people? Because they are old. So I want to grow old. You should not abuse old people. Forget it. You see foolish people that are older. Tell them, yes sir, respect you, keep opinion on you to yourselves. You get what I mean now? So I like what these pastors say, and I don't agree with everything, but I want to pick few things from it. It is part of what it is today. Listen.
Loud and clear. The problem of insecurity in Nigeria lies on the table of Muhammadu Buhari. If Muhammadu Buhari is ready today to stop all this insecurity, he has the power, he has the ability, and he knows what to do. You can read my lips. He knows what to do. The reason why he's not doing it, I don't really understand. The reason why he's not showing enough energy and effort and direction and interest and concern in this, I really don't understand. For a person who was a general in the Nigerian army, he looks a little bit too complacent, a little bit too lackadaisical concerning this issue of insecurity. The insecurity problem starts first with a tone at the top. For the last 4 years, you had a bunch of security leaders who were disunited, quarreling amongst themselves. They couldn't agree on anything. They couldn't fight behind one common purpose. And a lot of them were just doing whatever they wanted. And the gentleman, Buhari, was looking at them. Everybody told him, these people are not united. These people are not working together. These people have different agendas. And he did nothing about it. And so that can't work. It can't continue. Now we have a new set of security leaders. Let us hope that these ones can come together and face this problem. You know, how can you capture 257 girls and we don't know where they are? It's not possible in this day and age with technology and everything. Do you know the amount of effort it takes to move 250 people across a certain place and nobody saw them and you can't find them and they disappear? And they say this girl there, Sharibu, she's captured, she's having babies every year and you can't find her. What does that mean? What nonsense is that? And you are telling us that she had baby. Who made that announcement that she had baby? Where's the person? Why don't we bring him and say, where's the baby that you saw? And where's the girl? And we can't find her. And we cross our hands and we are looking. If Lydia Sharibu was my daughter, I would go to wherever she is and go and pick her out and look for her. But we're looking.
Honestly, Pastor, I would love to see that. But I have a caller on the phone. Hello.
Hello, Mr. Maiyegun. Good morning.
Good morning. Your name, sir, and where you are calling from?
This is Comrade Abiodun from Ota, Nigeria here.
Comrade Abiodun from Ota. You are my first caller.
Yeah.
You have the floor, please.
Yeah. You are very, very a strong person. So these are our leaders. These people we call our leaders, they are not leaders. They are rulers. They are tormentors. So we can't just fold our hands and be watching them. If I have anything even to execute, I mean, to do for them, if you come to us here, look at our roads. No single road in us here. And this is a place where they will generate their ideas. They did not do any road in us here. If you are moving from Congo under bridge to Akon, you will spend like 4 hours, the journey of 30 minutes. So no road. The life here is hell. So I don't know what they are thinking. And former President Obasanjo, he lives here, no. He has his farm here, no. They did not do anything here, Oka. So please continue doing your good job.
Thank you.
People who are listening to you every day. So may God vindicate you.
Thank you
God
so
be
much,
with you, my brother.
Thank you very much. And stay safe in Otta, okay? We'll get it right when everybody agrees to leave. Thank you.
Yeah.
I have another caller. I don't know the...
Hello.
Hello there.
Hello.
Your name?
Hello. My name is Olaton. I'm calling here from Canada. And
Olaton from Canada. You are live, ma.
Yes. Yes, that's fine. What I want to say is that as if the insult has not been enough, Liar Mohammed has brought out some rules now that people should not even talk about. They should not talk about the fact that they want to impeach the president. They should not talk about disintegration, and as much as possible, they should that the bandits, the Fulani terrorists, as I like to call them, because they're not bandits, they are Fulani terrorists and they are Boko Haram and they are all from the north. They're stopping the peace of the whole Nigeria. That it's not the federal government that is going to prosecute them. Then who prosecutes them? If we take them to the police station, they tell us that, from the above,
that's right,
they get released. So who gets to prosecute these people?
Lie. Yeah, get everybody confused.
What the double agent source? What is happening? And people are being slaughtered and nobody is accountable. Hey, can we please take the process to make sure that these people are, they are tried for crimes against humanity? Because if he says that if Governor Autumn wants peace, he should allow Uga. That means if you don't want your people to be killed, allow Uga. That is a nail on his coffin.
That's right.
That is an evidence that this man is blood-sucking. Why? Because they did not give you land. And those guys, and Governor Autumn said, if you give a Fulani land man, everyone knows that in the whole world, that, hey, you are just giving them a abattoir. They will slaughter all of them in the night. That is the way they do. Coward people. They slaughter the whole community in the night. So, how do we get out of this shit?
We will get out, and that's why we are doing what we are doing. A lot of people are working on this, and then
I have personally emailed the International Court of Justice. I've copied the Vice President of America. That's okay, I keep doing that every day, and I attach videos to it. Videos of Dewa. I attach videos of all these killings as much as I can. Can people get activated on this, please? If we keep doing this, they will bring them to book. I want them to be brought to book. All those people, Gumi, Adeshina, and what does he call himself? All those people that perpetrated this evil, they should be brought to book, please. That is my own advocation. Okay? Let us all rise up. The world is watching.
The world is watching. I like that.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, ma. You have a good one, okay? I have another caller. Hello. Sorry, one sec. Can you hear me?
I'm fine. I've been an ardent listener of your program for quite a while.
Your name and where you're calling from, please.
Okay, my name is Emeka. I'm calling you from Essex.
Emeka from Essex. Please, you are live.
Yes. Yes. I just wanted to comment on this terrorism, this Fulani headsmen stuff. So sometime last 2019, one of my friends, because I'm a lawyer, one of my friends, my senior colleague, he came for visiting here in London, and we're talking, and he told me his father was kidnapped somewhere in around Asaba side, and they had to pay about 15 million ransom. And he told me clearly, he said it was Fulani headsmen, that they were speaking Fulani. That's what his father said, they were speaking Hausa, Fulani. So the point is, there is a grand agenda in Nigeria, but the problem is, I think it has not really affected a lot of people. So that's why people are just lazy about it. People are not really taking these things too seriously. And yeah, that's what I feel. And I think that the more people like you keep talking about these issues and keep saying the fact that, irrespective of the system of Nigeria is not working, there's the need for it. Separation. I mean, we've tried this thing since how many years ago? Then you see some pastors, which you just mentioned, always keep hammering it to better with Nigeria. I mean, I've always enjoyed what you've been doing over the years. And yes, and another thing to mention, I once schooled in Federal Government College. So when you usually say you're from Odudu, I always remember. Yes, I schooled in the Federal Government College. So I usually remember those years. Well, it's nice talking to you. Have a lovely day.
It's been a pleasure. Thank you so much, Emeka. Stay safe, eh? Yeah. You have a good one.
Yeah,
cheers, Baba.
Yes.
I've got another caller. Hello.
Hello, Maiyegun.
Hello, sir. Your name?
Hello. My name is Kevin, calling from Denmark.
Kelvin from Denmark. You are live, please.
Yeah. Thank you very much. I'm actually at work. I just got an alert that you are online, so I was watching you while I was working, and I've been trying to connect you. This is your number now. Wow, on a hotline, though.
It is, Baba.
You know, it's hard. It's so hard to get you. But anyway, I just have something to say. You know, the only thing I have to say is, first of all, I want to thank you for the good work you're doing, for what you're doing. I mean, it's not every one of us that can do this. You know, and that's why people like us that cannot do it, we have to follow people like you.
Thank you.
You know, yeah. I want to actually ask, you know, do you, the Oduduwas or the Yorubas, have you guys gotten like somebody like a leader who is actually, you know, leading your movement? Because you know, like we have like a leader now, which is Nnamdi Kanu, who is leading our movement. You know, because I think that one of the reasons why this separation of Nigeria is actually delaying, I think it's actually because of the Yorubas, because it's the agitation from the Yorubas is not that massive like the Igbos, you know. So I was just wondering, do you like have a common, like a person who actually speaks for you guys, like more that people listen to? Because
and I'm glad you asked that question. Many people have been asking that. Okay, and I will explain something quickly before you go. You see, Yorubas, we are pretty much like Republican as well, or should I put it like kind of Republican in nature, where everyone has their own say. We all disagree. We even criticize somebody called a leader because we want to say the reason why they made him a leader is not you know, acceptable to some section of us. But we do have a leader when it comes to Oduduwa Republic agitation. Okay. We have Professor Banji Akintoye, a very prominent professor of history there, right? He is leading so well, like as we would expect. And I'll tell you this: they have put forward a lot of what do you call it? A lot of memorandum and then proposals, both locally and internationally, to draw the attention of the world to what we want. And in clear terms, secondly, he has been moving, including meeting those, meeting other tribes in Nigeria, other ethnic groups in Nigeria, their leadership, those who are ready to talk. Now, all of these are to build bridges. We might not be as loud as the Biafrans. You guys have been doing it for so long, and we give you credit for it, of course, right? I know that. But again, the effort is to build bridges. How can we make fences? If we have to come out as Southerners, make our demand as one, this effort requires so much underground work. You agree with me? Nnamdi Kanu did a lot. He traveled to Brussels. He met so many international diplomats on his own. But now, locally, he also realizes that he needs the support of the locals too. He needs the support of the Yoruba. Look at his attention to the Yorubas. Look at his attention to the Middle Beltans. Look at what that has been bringing up as well. So we won't say we may not be. We'll say we may not be as loud as the Biafrans, right? But that doesn't mean that the cause is not stable. It is so stable that somebody like me believe in it so much, right? And I'm also waiting for that time where a universal declaration will be made. A lot is going on, Kevin. And I love the way it's going.
That's good.
All right. Thank you so much for that question, Kevin. Right?
And then one more thing. One more
before
thing before I go. I think the people, the Yorubas, the Oduduwas in diaspora, I think they should do more. Like, I mean that they should do like. Of course, I understand that there's what's it called, this corona crisis right now. Yep. So it's a little bit slowing a lot of things down. But I think you guys should go more, like do like a lot of protests and stuff like that, so that people can start getting aware. Foreigners can start getting aware that okay, there's another thing, going for this breakup of Nigeria. You understand me? Because it's like more now they only know more about the Biafrans. You understand me? Yeah. So I think that people in diaspora should do more. They should go out there, protest and carry your flag and stuff like that. So that will actually help this. Because we really need this thing has to go as fast as possible. Seriously, the way I really want Nigeria to go.
Thank you.
Anyway, thank you very much. Thank you for everything, and thanks for picking my call.
You are so welcome. I'm so happy that you actually got through. Okay, it's a pleasure talking to you. Have a good morning.
I was even thinking that you blocked me because I had to send you a message to find out if you really blocked me.
How would I? Let me tell you something, right? I've got more than 1,500 unreplied messages that I feel so guilty every time I see the total. How can I reply those, Kelvin? And they keep piling.
It's okay for the I understand. It's okay for the fact. For the fact that I saw that when you send a message, it shows 2 marks to show that it's been delivered. So when I saw that, I said, okay, you didn't block me. So I could understand, because sometimes I also send you like videos, like I say that this thing is interesting to talk about, So yeah. And there was a video that you talked about.
You know why I let you spend this long time? You are actually speaking the minds of so many people who couldn't get through.
Yeah.
They couldn't get through because the line is always busy. They wanted to share same thing you were talking about and all other concerns. So thank you for making it true.
Thank you very much.
You have a good day.
Thank you very much. And you too. Bye. Bye.
So I have another caller on the phone. Hello. Hello, can you hear me?
Hello.
Oh,
yeah,
hello
sure.
Yeah.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, my name is Igoni, and I'm speaking from London.
Igoni from London, ma. Good morning. So you are live.
Igoni
from
Igoni? London, original. Igoni, yes. I'm from Nigeria.
Now you are live.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yes. Maiyegun, what I want to say, I don't know, I'm worried. Is it true that our governors in the South don't really understand what is going on? Or are they so afraid that they cannot stand up and defend their people? What is going on in Imo State? What is going on in the Southeast? What is going on in the South? What is going on in the Southwest? How come the governors don't understand the grand plan? There is a grand plan by the Fulanis to take over. There is a letter trending now from a man called Alhaji Umar, who said, he spelled it out. So it's so obvious. It's a reverse psychology. It's so obvious that this is a plan from 1804 and that they will take over Nigeria. But Nigeria, there is no such thing called Nigeria. I am from Ijo extract of Nigeria, of that same Nigeria. There is no such place as Nigeria. I'm Ijo. You can't come to my land and take my land. British, he said the British gave them. The British gave them, God gave them. Which God, which British? British cannot come 7,000 miles to come and give you somebody else's land. Nobody does that. And our people don't understand that this thing is a conquest issue. Please, this is what I want to share. Please, your listeners, let them tell their governors that this is a grand plan. They will take over. They will make us slaves. Look at what's happening with the Hausa people. Look at what's happening in Lorry. Please let them understand. They can't make all of us slaves. Some of us, our heads are too strong to be slaves. Absolutely. We can't. If the governors want to be slaves, they have the right as human beings to surrender themselves and their houses and everything to be slaves. But we are not prepared to be slaves. Absolutely. So it's either they defend us or they quit. They get out.
Thank you so much, Igoni. That's a very powerful one. Okay. Let me take another call. Thank you, ma.
Thank you. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye. So I have another caller on the line. Hello.
Maiyegun.
Sir.
How are you, sir?
I am very well. How are you,
It's
sir?
a lucky day. Thank you. It's a lucky day to me today.
It is my lucky day too. Talking to you. Your name?
God bless you, sir.
Amen, sir.
This is Mazi Chidera calling from South Africa.
Did you say Israel?
Chidera.
Oh, Chidera from South Africa. Yeah, you are live, sir. Please, go on.
South. Yes. Thank you very much, Maiyegun General. Maiyegun, I just want to ask you questions. Please. Number one question is, what is the meaning of Egbekegbe? You're going to answer me that when I drop off.
Society.
I
have listened to Fela. Egbekegbe na bad society. Beast of no nation. Egbekegbe. Bad society.
Okay.
Beast of no nation. Egbekegbe. You remember now?
Oh, yeah. Yes. I got, but I didn't know the meaning. I had to use that language often. So I really want to know what does it mean. Yeah. It's really bad now, Maiyegun. Number one, Maiyegun, it's very funny, to be honest with you. I'm just crying now. I just saw a video. I'm not sure if you have across the video. Our brother just changed Thomas and Amdekan. It's very emotional, man. Maiyegun, I feel like just living here now and arriving in the zoo, and anything can be blown up. I don't mind. You know, Nigeria needed like suicide mission of something I have never seen before. If you listen to that particular voice, and you are a human being, the way I'm shaking, you know, it's like somebody just sold us. You know, even during the slave time, Maiyegun, is even better because either you go by sea or they give you a VIP treatment. This one, they sold us in hunger, dry season. How can Gumi give order to release 100 million to release the people, and the order is obeying? Maiyegun, why would the Nigerian government allow what somebody called Liar Mohammed to come and national television, give a press statement that what do you call it? That the bandits are not federal. Yeah, they're not federal law. Why would they now allow Buhari to take a picture? The one they called Buhari, when the so-called bandit release some people, and they allow Buhari to take pictures, they quickly sue a cloth for them. If it's not a federal offense, then what is Buhari to you with the people that they release? If it's not a federal offense, Maiyegun, if it's not federal offense, why would the APC take glory of anywhere they release students? They say we are doing something. What are you doing? This is not a federal offense. So stay off the bandits, stay off the negotiation, stay off anything called security in Nigeria. Just say we are here to make business and go. If we can come up and say this is not a federal offense, why would you show cloth under 24 hours? The people are released and you put the Buhari in the same hall and they address them. And this is the only address we can hear from. Why would the so-called ministers come and say we are doing something and you come to tell us this is not federal offense? This is the highest insult. And the same people tell us this is not federal offense. I said this is federal troops, Tono, sending federal troops in the entire East. Why are you having federal checking points if banditry are not federal offense? Why is the IPOB member still doing in Abuja? Somebody that arrests in Olu, you take him to Abuja. What collect Olu with Abuja? This is not federal offense, Maiyegun. If Nigeria tell us that that's not like federal, why would you arrest a shower in Lagos and take him to Lagos, to Abuja, to jail him that he committed federal offense? We have had that before. I have been arrested myself too, and I was told it's federal offense. Why did Lai Mohammed tell us that's not federal bandits? If they want to take over Nigeria, we are saying no, they can take their road. Okay, Maiyegun, I want to ask another question. Please. Now, Tulumbu told us that during the time of General, I can't remember their name, I'm very upset now. The General you mentioned France, he mentioned England, he mentioned this thing. And okay, if he said those generals are coming to see, they have saved their country, and you can see those countries are very beautiful now. Now they say, bring on General Buhari to save Nigeria. Now that Buhari has failed as a general, which general else is coming? Is the Tinubu contest the election 2023? Is he a general?
He is a general now, Abi. He's going to make himself a general.
Ask Tinubu that question. He said that the Tinubu the generals.
Let me answer.
Yeah, the general, all the generals.
Let me answer quickly, yes. Chidera. Yeah. Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Can you?
I can hear you,
Yeah,
sir.
I just want you to calm down now because I can imagine the tempo. Okay, so let me answer that question. We all know that Tinubu is not a general. Okay, and the only army Tinubu control are the Agbero. So what will happen is that if Tinubu become your president again in Nigeria, the likes of MC Oloma and all those dangerous thugs, armed terrorists in Lagos State that are not being called terrorists today, they will be your national terrorists then, and you have to deal with them. And since kidnapping is not a federal
We won't
offense,
allow them.
then everybody will have to just wait and die, or we stop everything right now. Thank you so much, Chidera. So
thank you. Continue your good work, sir. We
Let me take
appreciate
another call. Thank you so much. That was a powerful one there. I enjoyed that. Hello. Hello there. Can you hear me?
Yes, sir. Hi. Good morning.
Good morning. Your
so
name?
I'm calling from. How are you?
I'm very
How are
well.
you, sir?
I'm very well. How are you? Your name, please. Your name.
Akemi Okulaja. I reside in Los Angeles, California, and I'm really upset with what's going on in my country. I'm a 21-year-old, and I'm a young advocate for those who are Yoruba living in America. We're not awake. We need to wake up. We need to realize that we're not going to go back to a home. We're not going to have vacations. We're not going to have family gatherings if we keep living in this fantasy land that nothing is happening in our homeland. Nothing is happening in our motherland. I mean, we are Jebusites in the biblical term.
That's right.
We need to realize that there's wealth to our blood. There's wealth to our name. We are not giving all these names. Nobody's giving all these names just because, oh, it's a beautiful name. No, we need to wake up. I'm just trying to be a young advocate speaking for those who aren't speaking up. We need to wake up. I'm an American Yoruba. Omo Yoruba Lemio. Okay, I understand Yoruba. I was born in Los Angeles my whole life, but I traveled back to London. I've traveled back to Nigeria when I was young, and I saw the difference and the privilege that I had to live in America. And it still bothers me as I'm living in Los Angeles, as I'm living in America, a place where they call the land of the free. I don't have freedom in my mind, knowing that something like Boko Haram, something like all this Babanla Were that they put inside the government, that they put as electoral candidates. We have an electoral candidate that has dementia. We can't vote for a man like that who can't even articulate how he's going to help our country. He can't even articulate what's going to happen in the next few years for our country. There's no water supply. There's no light. We are literally living like animals. We need to wake up. I'm literally young advocate for all those who are Yoruba, who are not speaking up.
Thank you so much.
We cannot. Thank you, sir. Thank you, Professor Maiyegun. I'm sorry. I just have to,
You see, you are the youngest caller ever on Maiyegun's Diary Politico. And I'm so kind of, I'm so wowed speaking to you, Kemi. You see, 21 years ago was when Nigeria got democracy. You are 21 years. Here you are. You are participating in the conversation of a generation that they brought to this world without any plan. You are 21 years old. You said something about the privilege of living in a free world, America. You are an American, Yoruba American, right? Well, you can tell that your peers in Nigeria, in Yoruba land, where you hope to have a vacation, family gathering, reunions and all of that. Memories, to keep memories, to attach you back or take you back to your roots. The insecurity in the land is going to make that a hell now, right? Your own children, they may not have the opportunity of visiting Yoruba land if nothing is done now. So I am privileged to speaking to you today, Kemi. Thank you so much for calling in, all right? And thank you for being so awake and so aware. You stay safe, all right?
Thank you, sir. Have a great day.
You too.
Bye-bye.
That's a very good one, right? And I'm so happy that she made it through. And I'm so happy that I picked the call. I have another caller on the line. Hello.
Yo, Maiyegun.
Sir.
Respect to the maximum, my brother. You've been burning the fire non-stop, and nothing can stop your fire. Your fire never retire.
Amen.
So who don't care? They better just go and inquire, my brother, because you don't mix up with liar. And if a liar is not happy, let him just jump into the fire. Because what you blazing is non-stop fire. My brother, my name is Chukudi. I'm calling from Austria. I called you last time. Please,
wait, Chukudi,
yes, sir.
Wait. It's like you are loading me too much now. It's like you come with so much sauce, right? Your entrance is legendary. I love that, right? Chukudi. So please take it easy on me.
Yes, my brother.
I so much love that. Now you're live.
Thank you, sir. My brother, it was I spoke to you last time. I think I spoke to you 2 times already. Please, because I know you must have been getting a whole lot of messages. After our conversation last time, I sent you some videos that you could look, and these videos have some quotations of Quran and Hadith, you know, so that
I remember.
So, and all those things, it was like, this would the situation, because our people don't understand why people, how these people are thinking and what is moving them, you know. So better they get this thing, and even some of them, because some even, there are a lot of good people who even memorize Quran, but you have to memorize it in a foreign language, you know, and some of them carry out issues, don't even know. So, and the more we bring these things to light, and it will make many to think, to start thinking, you know, and the more we go into it, the more we understand. And they don't even know that.
Sorry to cut you short, right? I have one I'm going to share, right? For you raising this point again, right? This one is interpreted. I have a video I'm going to share now, right? But continue. After this call, I'm going to share it. Go on.
Okay. So because it's good, the more our people understand it, they understand the lie, the natural lie that is even introduced to them, and the conquering that they want to conquer, and that is a mission. Then you start understanding their what some things they say sometimes, and people don't understand it. It belongs to them by the right of conquest and whatever. If you don't give us sugar, we do this. And Gumi, somebody from nowhere, is controlling, who is a terrorist, commanding the central bank, give money, do this one, and people are looking, and they don't know where this thing is coming from. This is very, very, because this is a question everybody is asking, why and how, you want to take Ramadan, how, whatever. So the more they also know that we are now digging into the source of their information, because information is the food of thought. This is why they radicalize people after some time, you know. We have to understand. And somebody was talking to you a while ago, talking about reverse psychology. So our people have to know how they put these things in practice. You know, say some things to intimidate you. This is why in some of those things, I think he's going to find when he talks about that, he's been made victorious with terror on the people. See some quotations to how they see Christians, and when they mention every other religion, how they see you nothing, and they commanded, even told that if they don't get to wound, anybody dies without getting wound of fighting, it's like he's not very welcome in paradise of them. You know, so you have this why you think you say the idea of the 72 virgins. So all these things will be answering a whole lot of questions, and of course with the 1804, then it comes to light. You know, our people, the more we know diagnose our problem, the better we can start having theory.
Thank you so much.
Yes, my brother. So,
thank you.
Before I leave you, I know how Nigerians are feeling, because everybody feeling the pain. Jihadis, they are insane. They are insane. They are insane. Oduduwa, answer your Baba name. Biafra struggle couldn't be in vain. Maiyegun Koiki, AY, the one citizen. Governor Autumn, better go to exile. In exile, then from there speak your mind. Dr. Autumn, Governor Autumn, if you want to be free and work for your people. Yes, Maiyegun General, salute.
Thank you, my man. I love that. Again, you entered legendarily, and you are living as a legend. You are a star. Thank you, and you stay safe. Watch this video. And I promised you. I picked it up
Round of
on this
applause.
conquest madness going on. Watch it. Thank you so much.
Yes.
Yeah. Thanks.
Keep the fire burning.
Fire burn them, exactly. So I have somebody on the phone. Hello.
Hello, Maiyegun.
Hello, sir. Your name?
Good. My name is Paul. I'm calling in from India.
Paul, you are live.
I'm even happy you were able to play that video we just watched now, because it would have given everyone a very clear and vivid understanding of what exactly
these guys are coming for.
In people in Oduduwa land and people in Biafra land, our brothers of the South extraction and our brothers in the Middle East. Our brothers in the Middle East, rather. It would have given everyone a kind of a clear view of what exactly is happening, whether it is systematic, whether it is forceful. It is the same agenda. Whether they are in the ministry, whether they are part of Boko Haram, whether they are part of the Bandits, it is the same agenda. There is no disparity about it. Everything points to one direction. And I just want to let some of our listeners know and take note of the lady that called in from Los Angeles. It means the message is going and hitting points where some of us didn't even expect.
I was surprised.
She was born in the year.
21-year-old Kemi.
She was born. Yes, she was born in the year when the fraudulent constitution was laid down for us to use or for us to live on, basically. A fraudulent manuscript that has completely ruined the lives of an entire generation. She is fortunate. We can say she's fortunate because she's living in the US, where everything works and where, at least to some extent, justice prevails. But the pain and the understanding that she cannot link herself to something, she cannot express herself or show a sign that, okay, this is where I am from, my origin, my history, my people. This is where I am. There are so many of them out there, That was just one person today, but I can bet you there are millions of them out there.
That's right.
So many. They can't, some of the things our own generation can understand. They can't understand it because it looks so weird. Life in Nigeria is beyond logic. Nigeria is just Nigeria is when logic begins. That is when Nigeria ends. So things are rather upside down. But I just want to drop this last note before I drop this call.
Please.
In the Bible, I want to tell everyone, my Oduduwa brothers and sisters, my Biafran brothers and sisters, those in the middle belt and those in the south, that for those of us that are Christians, when we read the Bible, we understand the fact that when God wanted to set the children of Israel free, he hardened the heart of Pharaoh. So anything we are hearing now, any point of stupidity or obscene madness that is coming from Laya Mohammed, from the whoever it is, from Okunu Adeshino, from all of them, please don't feel angry. Don't feel confused. It is just time for us to go.
It's just the kick of a dying horse.
Yes, it is just the tip of the iceberg, Maiyegun. So nobody should get angry. Don't get emotional now.
Thanks so much,
Paul. Pharaoh became more stupid when God wanted to set the children of Israel free. So expect more stupidity. Expect more madness, more comments of complete madness. Let me let others have it.
Thanks
from
so much,
time
Paul.
to call.
Yeah, you have a good one, okay?
Yeah.
I have another call. Hello.
Hello, Maiyegun.
Hello, sir.
Maiyegun, good morning.
Good morning.
Or good afternoon.
How are you doing? Everything, every. Your name, sir?
My name is Bishop from Lagos.
Oh, Bishop, you made it through today as well. It's always wonderful talking to you.
Yes, my brother.
You're alive, sir.
Yes. My brother, Osumio. Oh, Nigeria, Osumi, man. We don't know where to run to. And just like what I said the last time, the best we can do is for everyone to rise up. We know these politicians. We know all these government workers. We know all these people in power. We should rise up against these people. Violence begat violence. Let's be violent against them. Let's wipe them out from generation to generation. Because they are not going to give us this freedom. And Buhari on his own is like he's paying us back. Maybe because of the elections he lost in time past. That is why he's so adamant not to give people, or not to listen to people at this point in time. He can't tell us that he's not aware of what is going on, or he's not watching the so-called dead NTA.
Sure, said it's exactly what he wanted. That's what they are doing for him.
Exactly.
Even if he's demented, if he's this or that, if he's, but even if he's
all lies.
Those guys are doing what Buhari would want them to do.
Exactly. He's aware. He's aware of what's going on in the country. He just decided to turn blind eye to it and say, yes, let them suffer for all they've done to him for the past 3 elections or 4 elections that he lost. The guy is just wicked. So the only solution is for us to just rise up, defend ourselves, protect ourselves, and fight for our freedom. If not that,
you subscribe to that.
That is not going to work. Who's going to be preaching? Is it the Senate president that is a fully influenced man? It's not going to work now. That is not going to work. We should stop beating around the bush. It's not going to work. No, the president is there. Exactly. So, it's a pleasure talking to you once again as well. Let's see how the whole event will turn out to be. Yes,
sure,
thank you very much.
You stay safe, sir, okay? Have a good one.
Yeah, I need to, my brother. Yeah, thank you.
So, I am thinking of drawing the curtain here so that we can meet later in the evening for those who would like to join me. So, I have said my own. They spend this, spend that. Only for them to make the terrorists stronger. Abuja is about to fall. Don't let it surprise you. The people the people who are supposed to protect the people in the northeast, north central, northwest, they are in Borono. They are in Olu. They are in Imo State now, shooting down innocent people, kidnapping women, taking them to Abuja. They are taking women from Igbo land to Abuja to go and rape them just because they are Biafrans. This is going on like steady. The governors are organizing that for them. Arresting women, arresting children, arresting boys, young men and women, taking them to Abuja. They are killing them. Meanwhile, Abuja is about to fall now. The Abuja they are taking people to. Terrorists have surrounded the whole place. So what will then be the solution? What will happen? We know these criminals are incompetent anyway. They are incompetent, and at the same time they are culpable, right, in bringing these terrorists in. So they don't have any competency of managing them or controlling them. What they brought in is about to consume them. Before they make Yoruba land, the bloodbath and the bloodshed, flashpoints again, let the Yorubas start kicking them out. I'm calling on you, every one of you, Yoruba sons and daughters, look at me. If you think there's anything to salvage in Nigeria, if there's anything left to salvage in Nigeria, it is our people. Our people must be salvaged and saved from the ruins that is coming upon Nigeria. We didn't bring it upon Nigeria. Nobody did. 6 million Fulani terrorists in Nigeria brought it upon Nigeria. Therefore, let them keep Nigeristan. I've told you. And whatever it ends as, let us save ourselves, save our people from the looming doom. See you again some other time. If you have the time, join me later. Until then, stay safe.
Àníyàn súnra kì í. Maiyegun ti dé. Maiyegun ti dé. Ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnra kì í. Maiyegun ti dé. Àníyàn súnra kì í. Maiyegun ti dé. Lórí Facebook. Maiyegun ti dé. Àníyàn súnra kì í. Maiyegun ti dé. lórí YouTube.
Maiyegun ti dé.
Àní ẹ̀sùn làjú.
Maiyegun ti dé.
Wọ́n bàbá gbé wúrẹ́.
Maiyegun máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀sùn làjú.
Maiyegun ti dé.
Ijó ìgbádìyẹ.
Maiyegun máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀sùn làjú.
Maiyegun ti dé.
Pẹ̀sìdó bá rúfin o.
Maiyegun máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀sùn làjú.
Maiyegun ti dé.
Gómìnà kówó jẹ.
Maiyegun máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀sùn làjú.
Maiyegun ti dé.
Ọlọ́pàá tí ń darí bá.
Maiyegun máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀sùn làjú.
Maiyegun ti dé.
Aṣòfin tí ń rúfin o.
Maiyegun máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀sùn làjú.
Maiyegun ti dé.
Òpùrọ́ olóṣèlú.
Maiyegun máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀sùn làjú.
Maiyegun ti dé.
Ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Maiyegun ti dé.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Maiyegun ti dé.
Maiyegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Maiyegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe èyí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe, ọmọ bá dèrò ní fi wọ́n níran o.
Maiyegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Maiyegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe èyí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe, ọmọ bá dèrò ní fi wọ́n níran.
Wọ́n fowó bẹ́ẹ̀ o, Maiyegun ó sọ pé wọ́n ò bẹ́ẹ̀. Wọ́n fowó bẹ́ẹ̀, Maiyegun ó sọ pé wọ́n ò bẹ́ẹ̀. Oníkan ṣáàtì ṣe èyí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe, fáwọn ará ìlú tó gbé wọn débẹ̀ o.
Maiyegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Maiyegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe, ọmọ bá dẹ́rọ̀ ò ní fi wọ́n níran.
Kì máa yí ṣe eré, ọ̀rọ̀ yìí kì í ṣe ẹ̀fẹ̀. Kì máa yí ṣe eré, ọ̀rọ̀ yìí kì í ṣe ẹ̀fẹ̀. Ẹni bá ti lè lẹ́bọ̀ lẹ́rù o, ọmọ bá dèrò kàṣà.
Maiyegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Maiyegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe, ọmọ bá dẹ́rọ̀ ò ní fi wọ́n níran.
Tẹnitẹni ọmọ Maiyegun ọ̀rẹ́ ara ìlú mọ̀mọ́ ni mo fọlọ́run sọ ẹ̀ bá kìlẹ́bù. Lóòótọ́ olódodo ìlú ọ̀tá ìlú mọ̀mọ́ ni ìwọ ṣá máa ń ṣọ́ra kò sì mọ́ bẹ̀rù. Bọ́tà ń lé ibóníṣègùn lé káwọn mọ̀mọ́ fi ṣera wọn ni ó ti dẹrùn tí wọn ò gbọ́dọ̀ sì mọ́ bẹ̀. Èèpo ọ̀bọ lọmọ bá dérò tàjẹ́ ò gbọ́dọ̀ jẹ́, ó ti jọba lórí abínú ẹni kò sì mọ́ fòyà. Àìsíwọ́lu ní ẹnìkẹ́ ìgbódì ẹyin lábàrá o, ó kó ẹni tó bá dán wò á kàmù. Maiyegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Maiyegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì o. Ẹni bá ti ṣe èyí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe, ọmọ bá dèrò òní.